go now to Khayelitsha. This in the Western Cape. Sassa offices there have been abruptly closed. Grant recipients claim that they were not informed. They now say they will have to use the little money that they have to travel to Mitchell's Plain. eNCA's Nobesuthu Hejana is getting more on this story for us this morning. Nobesuthu, good morning to you, colleague. I mean, what's the story? It seems like a Sassa grant recipients being stranded there due to this office closure.
Well, Tumelo, at this stage, Sassa in the Western Cape has not yet released an official statement as to the reason behind the closure of this particular facility here in Khayelitsha. But they do say that during the day or on the upcoming weeks, they plan to have alternative offices where many of these recipients will be able to receive their social grant money and to be able to make their applications. But I'm joined by the Khayelitsha Development Forum chairperson, Mr. Kido, who's just going to be explaining to us what he understands about this closure, because yesterday he was inside the premises and talking about the fact that these offices are apparently being renovated. Mr. Kido, what do we understand about the closure of this particular branch? Good morning.
We understand nothing except that we understand that Sassa's management is in the Western Cape as complete useless and inept. That's what we understand, because this building does not even belong to Sassa. This building belongs to the Western Cape Provincial Government Social Development Department. In any event, Sassa has never had an office in Khayelitsha. So the problem that we find right now, management have met. They knew that the building was going to be renovated, yet they made no alternative for these people. These people were made to wake up in the morning with young kids, old people to come and stand here, but they knew that there was not going to be a service today.
And we understand there were meetings with the management, but has it come to light as to how long will those renovations are going to take and where these people are going to be able to receive their social grant money?
The renovation, this building is going to be out of service for 12 months, for a year. So they knew that was going to be the case. The issue here, Nobesuthu, is that if you are a manager, sometimes you must simply manage. When you manage, you know that tomorrow you're not going to have a floor to work on. Then you must have a floor simply to service these people. That's all we are saying. So as far as the KDF is concerned, Minister Lindiwe Zulu, wherever she is staying right now, she must take a political decision to intervene in the nonsense that is being used in Khayelitsha. Every time the people of Khayelitsha must be enjoying the rain as if we are done a favor. This thing reaches a point where one really feels that these people do not care about black life and the people of Khayelitsha.
Yes, I know. Tumelo, I also want to bring in a resident, Umakulu, who was telling me that they've been borrowing money from friends to ensure that they are able to come here. Mama, ubusiti la note sibona pha egate nibingekho ufika kwenu bayixhoma ngokunifika. Khasixelele mhlambi usuka phi and kwaye njengoba benixelela ngoku kuba kuvaliwe apha bachaze bathini.
Njengamanje sifikile nje apha lamaphepha aqhonywa ngoku ekseni ngosesilapha. Disuka eside B. Yonke into yami ndibhilonga apha kulo Sassa. Lamaphepha aqhonywa ngosesikhona and eza number phone bazibhale aphayana noba sowufona ayibanjwa into exela uba iservice engaphakathi iphuwa for abantu baseKhayelitsha bendifowulinela nayizolo kangibanjwe umuntu xa uzileyo uthi uzokwenza lonto kuthiwe siza kufowunela ungafowunelwa uncamo uze apha nge-R15 nogoduka i-R15 R30 ndoyichitha nje for nothing. Sicela umphathi wakwa social service makabe nayo insebenziswano nabantu, makasazi basingabantu siphuma ezindlini zethu sizonethela apha ngaphandle kwale gate ungasoze ungeniswe ngaphandle uba ibe ngulowa akungenisele lo ngxaki yakho. Makabe nenkathalo, sicela inkathalo, abe nenkathalo ngabantu baseKhayelitsha kuba yonke le Khayelitsha ixhomekeke kule bleeding.
Mama, I also want to bring in usisi lo for dayo. Sisi busithi bana mhlambi ubuzile apha uqala ukuza apha and uyaqala uva namhlanje kuba kuvaliwe apha. Ingaba mhlambi sisebezothini apha isicelo bezosenza?
Bendize apha sisingolwesibini. Ngolwesibini sajiko sesiphanga phakathi. sabhaliswa amagama wethu kwathiwa sibayi-15 emva kwale 15 yethu asizufola sifike sime phaa egeyithini sizathathwa sibe ngabokuqala ayikhange yenzeke loo nto sifikile sama phaa egeyithini 5:30 kwathiwa xa sifika kusetyenzwa safika kukho elaa phepha elibhaliweyo sibuza sithini ngale 15 bekuthethwe ngayo le 15 yethu bekuthiwa sizaqala ngayo basixela into yoba ngoku abasebenzi.
All right. Well, Tumelo, I'm just going to ask the residents to just move a bit so that we can see on the gate there is a note that's there, but some of the residents were saying that they were never informed about the closure, but we're still going to speak to Sassa or the social development in the province just to find out how long will these renovations take, as the residents that we've been speaking to have alerted that when they arrived here they were never informed about the closure. In fact, they didn't know that there are renovations that are happening here. At 9 o'clock we are also going to be speaking to the Black Sash. They did mention that they've been in meetings with the Sassa in the province just to understand the outcomes of that meetings and what has been discussed in ensuring that many of these people who are here, who are waiting to be serviced, will probably receive alternative areas where they will be able to be serviced.
All right, Nobesuthu Hejana, of course, we'll be sure to catch up with you again, colleague, as soon as those developments do occur. But definitely hearing those concerns and frustrations about money being wasted and now have to travel to another area just to receive assistance. But most importantly, the lack of communication by Sassa officials in Khayelitsha. Nobesuthu Hejana out for us in the Western Cape province.